Right, out of all my old filming equipment that I used to have, my Super 8 and 16mm stuff, I managed to sell everything a few years back now on eBay. But when I say everything, I mean every single item bar one. Just one item left out of my equipment that I've got. And if I probably relisted it today, it probably might sell, but I'm going to keep it. Just, you know, a bit of a keepsake really. As I say, I've sold my projectors, my film stock that I had, my editing equipment, everything bar one item. And that item is this, and it's a film splicer. And what you'd use this for is in the editing stage. You know, when you're editing your films on a computer, it's all done, you know, with the software. You're removing bits of stuff that you don't want. You pause the film, you split it, and it's all joined up. The software and the computer does it all for you. But with film, to remove sections of a reel that you don't want, you'd physically have to cut it out. Then you'd have two pieces of film, or many pieces of film, that you'd have to join back together. And that's what you'd use one of these things for. This is a cement splicer. You could get a tape splicer, and I used to have one of them, but as I say, flogged it on eBay. And this will splice together Super 8, Standard 8 and 16mm, and it looks a bit technical, but it's actually quite simple to use. All you do is lift the two flaps up, get your first section of film and lay it on this end. You'd have some little pins there, if you can see them, which would line up with the sprocket holes. You'd lay your film, first piece of film on that side, you just leave a bit of a tail hanging over, and you clamp it into place. Lift that up out the way, get your second piece of film, lay it on this end, this side, just with a bit of the tail hanging over, and you'd clamp that into place. You bring that side down, then that would trim this end of the film, lift that side up and back down, and that would trim that end of the film. And you'd lift that end up out of the way, and you've got a little scraper there, which you'd use just to scrape a bit of the emulsion off the film on this end. And then you've got a removable scraper, which you'd use to scrape the emulsion off this end of the film. Then you'd get your cement, and it used to come with a little bottle with a little brush. Put a bit of cement on this end of the film, bring that end of the film down, wait for about a minute, just lift the two flaps up, remove the film, and then your film would be joined. And that's it. That's how you would use a film splicer.